The long-standing question of whether we are alone in the universe remains controversial. While many assert that intelligent extraterrestrial life exists and has visited Earth, such claims are hotly debated. Numerous reports of UFOs and alien encounters often cite physical proof of otherworldly beings, yet experts frequently dismiss this evidence as doctored, falsified, or outright fabrications. Here are 8 notable UFO encounters that, despite their intrigue, were quickly disregarded. Number 8. UFO hovers above East Mountain. In case you were wondering, this UFO sighting was not reported by pilots. During the Cold War, the US Air Force had a radar base on the foot of Vermont's East Mountain. Over 175 men were stationed at this base and lived about 1.6 kilometers down from the mountain. In 1961, a strange object suddenly appeared in the sky above East Mountain. According to the military reports, the UFO held its position in the sky for 18 minutes. Number 7. The Hill family abduction. In 1961, the same year as the East Mountain, Vermont UFO sighting, Betty and Barney Hill reported one of the first publicized extraterrestrial abduction cases. On September 19th, while returning to New Hampshire, they noticed a flashing light in the sky, initially mistaking it for a shooting star until it changed direction. Pulling over for a better view, they used binoculars and identified the light as a colorful, flashing spacecraft. As they resumed their journey, the craft descended close to their vehicle, prompting them to stop. Barney observed humanoid figures in black uniforms through the craft's windows. Panicked, they sped away, soon hearing strange noises and feeling a tingling sensation, before blacking out. They regained consciousness 56 kilometers away from their original location. Under hypnosis, both claimed they were taken aboard the UFO and examined by its extraterrestrial occupants. A sign now marks the location of their alleged abduction, commemorating the 1961 incident. Number 6. Multiple sightings in Exeter, New Hampshire. On September 3, 1965, Exeter, New Hampshire, became the site of a notable UFO encounter. As John G. Fuller recounts, the incident began just after midnight, when a policeman found a woman parked by the roadside, visibly shaken. She claimed a UFO had chased her car. Hours later, a young hitchhiker arrived at the police station, reporting he had seen 5 bright lights over a house along a nearby highway. He described how the lights appeared and reappeared behind trees, moving over a field. The young man then led several officers to the location where he had seen the lights, and to their astonishment, they too witnessed the phenomenon he described. In the following weeks, Exeter police received an influx of UFO reports, totaling 60 sightings. This surge in sightings added to the intrigue and mystery surrounding the Exeter UFO incident, marking it as a significant event in New England's UFO history. Number 5. The flying saucer in Rhode Island. On June 10, 1967, Harold Trudell was able to capture some of the most groundbreaking photos of a UFO during that time. Trudell claimed to have seen UFOs many times before, but decided that June 10th would be the day that he would obtain documentation of what he had seen. Around midday, Trudell waited patiently on West Wrentham Road near the city of East Woonsocket, Rhode Island. According to Trudell, after he'd sat for a few minutes, a UFO descended from the clouds above and hovered over a nearby power line. It was then that Trudell was able to capture his photos of the craft. His images show an unusual object floating in the sky. The UFO remained in its hovering state, allowing Trudell to capture 7 separate pictures of it. Number 4. Strange lights in Newtown, Connecticut. On the evening of May 26, 1987, Randy Etting, a commercial airline pilot from Newtown, Connecticut, noticed unusual orange and red lights in the sky while on a walk. Recognizing them as atypical for standard aircraft, he used his binoculars for a closer look and invited neighbors to witness the spectacle. His observations were corroborated by over 200 reports to the police between 9:30 and 10:15 p.m. as the lights moved over Interstate 84, intriguing even passing motorists. Etting managed to photograph the lights, capturing a multicolored semicircle. Interestingly, witnesses reported vehicle power loss as the UFO hovered overhead. Soon after, similar reports emerged from nearby New Milford. The origin of these lights, whether extraterrestrial or man-made, remains unconfirmed, leaving the mystery open to interpretation. What's your take on this intriguing event? Number 3. Square aircraft spotted in North Carolina. This particular sighting occurred on August 18, 2018. Harvion Hill was driving on US 74 just southwest of Charlotte, North Carolina. While on the phone with his wife, Hill spotted unusual lights in the nearby clouds. They were shaped in the form of a square. Hill took several pictures of the lights while driving and even took the next exit in hopes of capturing a video. When he attempted to do so, the lights suddenly vanished, and Hill recalls that a huge storm followed immediately afterward. Hill, who, before seeing the lights, did not believe in UFOs, said that he could barely sleep that night. "I was worried for my safety," he said. "I did not believe in UFOs until that moment." Number 2, UFO in Jerusalem. In 2011, 2 videos emerged, sparking significant online debate, featuring a mysterious object hovering over Jerusalem's Dome of the Rock. Although many now regard these videos as fabricated, they initially attracted widespread attention. The first video shows a circular object floating above the Islamic shrine. It hovers for some time before emitting a bright light and shooting upwards at high speed. The second video, shot from a distant mountain, captures a similar scene, the object hovering, flashing brightly, and then ascending rapidly. Despite the language barrier, the awe and wonder in the voices of those filming are unmistakable as they observe the enigmatic object. These videos continue to be a subject of intrigue and skepticism in discussions about UFO sightings. Number 1. Chicago airline employees spot a UFO above the tarmac. In November 2006, a commercial airliner was preparing to take flight from Chicago's O'Hare International Airport to North Carolina. While working on the tarmac, a United Airlines employee noticed that there was a grey craft hovering over Gate C-17. A few other United employees, along with a couple of witnesses outside the airport, spotted the exact same aircraft. According to reports, witnesses say that the unidentified aircraft hovered over the gate for a few minutes before shooting upward into the sky. The witnesses also reported that the aircraft left a hole in the clouds big enough for them to see the blue of the sky above. After receiving the reports, the FAA called the encounter a weather phenomenon and declined to investigate. The unidentified craft was not seen on radar, and that wraps up our exploration of UFO encounter. What are your thoughts on this video? Share your insights in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.